So when last we left off, the Fellowship of Chile Sad returned to Golethir in answer to a plea for aid from Wilfred's childhood friend, Morgana. You arrived in the city. You arrived to find the city drastically changed with zombie-like thralls roaming the city, of whose number include Horgroth the blacksmith, who Carrick had encountered when you first been in the city. You met with Morgana at the house of Strothgan the Arcanist. You learned that Strothgan created a pendant to counteract the powers of the Mind Flayers. There's only one problem. Strothgan became captured by the Atar and his Mind Flayers. And you learned that as well that the Mind Flayers were servants of Greater Master, Alaxum. You ventured in the tunnels underneath the already subterranean city. There you met a small gnome named Ugar Shadowfoot. He told you that he was sort of a member of a clan of gnomes that were sort of thieves, sort of a thieves guild, and that his grandfather had swindled his family out of a lot of gold. From there, you made your way through the perils of the tunnels beneath Golethir and emerged into the city. You reached Gnome Town, where you briefly stopped to drink with the bearded lady, and there you found a creepy gnome spying on you, and Carrick stole a totem that appeared to be a skull with snakes for hair from that creepy gnome. You made your way to the House of Galen and used it as a safe haven. In the morning, you discovered that several Mind Flayers were staking out the house, and so in order to make a distraction while you escaped, Wilfred set Galen's house ablaze. You made your way to Darkhold Keep, and Ugarth found a drainage pipe that you decided to use as an entrance into that keep. Ugarth, Carrick, and Wilfred decided to venture the Citadel. After stumbling upon a master of Durgar in the mess hall, Ugarth attempted to steal the keys off of one of the guards, and after a comedy of errors, Carrick helped the Durgar arrest Wilfred and Ugarth and led them to the dungeons. Ingvor and Gerthang arrived as the cavalry, and Leroy Jenkins to everybody and killed everybody. Then they lured the rest of the guards into the mess hall and massacred the rest of them. You succeeded in freeing not just Strothgan and Ugarth and Wilfred, but also Quetzalcoatl, who apparently had been imprisoned in these jails. You left Quetzalcoatl with the keys, and then you were going to leave with Strothgan. However, on the way back to Strothgan's house, you discover that Strothgan didn't actually make these pendants. He was actually just selling them from a different creature or person who was being held prisoner by a bar in Asistopheles. You returned to the Darkhold Keep, you re-entered, and you sort of made your way to the torture chamber, the interrogation chamber, and you battled not just a bar in Asistopheles, but also 3 Fomorans and a group of Quaggoth, or these small man-bear pigs, as they were dubbed. After a brutal and bruising battle in which Morgana, Aurelia, Wilfred, and Carrick went down, you defeated them and you slew a bar, and Asistopheles teleported away. And as we begin tonight's session, allow me to send you the Dungeon Fog link. That is where we begin tonight's session. After this fight, and after Strothgan has cast Mass Healing Word, or whatever it was, and brought you all back to your feet. As we begin tonight's session.
Was it on Chrome or was it on there?
No, it's all here. No longer Gerthang.
No.
That was a street. I don't know. I put my name in somehow. I don't know how. There's no menus.
I don't remember how I put Wilfred in there either.
Oh, no, not yet. Share.
Are you pulling up the thing? Is that what you're doing?
Yep, I'm working on it.
Oh. Well, guys, let's not do that again if we can help it.
That was a lot. I definitely am going to want to go over and search the Mind Flayer
All right.
at some point.
Yeah.
There's Silent Piercer.
That's me.
I will glance around to see if there's anyone else in the room as we came here looking for
Who is Curvy
the dude.
Kutoa?
Well, let's see. Is that me?
It's not me.
Right?
Yes, that is me. Very cool to us.
All right, so can I have an investigation check from you, Angvor, as you search the body of the fallen mind flayer?
I rolled a 7.
7. Okay, so as you sort of fumble through the contents of this mind flayer, you find 75 gold,
Score.
50 silver, 29 electrum, and 130 copper.
Neat.
You also find what looks like a sort of 1 second. Sort of um, you also find some bizarre looking sort of shackles. They're sort of abnormally large. I mean, when you pick them up, they sort of shrink down in size.
Ooh. I will look across the room to see if we are alone or if there's anything else to be.
All right,
worried
make a
about.
perception check. Is there any light?
Yeah, I threw that.
Yeah, you cast the
stone
light.
out there.
Okay, yeah, so that you cast the stone, right?
And I was also looking around to see if there was anyone else.
All right, make a perception check, or one of you can make it an advantage.
I'll make it too. Roll separate. Hey, 17.
17. Okay. So as you guys look around, you see in the distance, in sort of this dim light, sort of beyond sort of the pool of light that you have in the middle of this room, or sort of in the beginning of this room, you see a circle of humanoid figures. As you watch for a minute, you see that they have sort of tentacles on their face, and they sort of wear these billowing cloaks behind them, and they are surrounding one other figure that is sort of bent over on the ground, and they are casting some sort of greenish beam at this creature that is sort of hunched over and bent over in pain, or well, I guess bent over on the ground. But so there's about, what'd you roll? What'd you guys roll for the perception checks again?
17.
17, and you rolled an 8, Wilfred.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say even with 17, that's all you get.
How many of the figures are there in the circle?
Did you roll with disadvantage outside your sort of your vision in the dark vision?
I did not.
All right, can you roll another one for me?
That is a 20.
A 20. Okay, you see there's 6 of them.
Oh, well, I just rolled one, actually. I didn't roll
Right,
that one.
right, but that's
Yeah.
20 plus 17, sure. There's 6 of them, and you see Asistopheles out there, sort of coming to them.
What do you guys see out there?
How far away?
A ways away. They are probably
100 feet, 200 feet, 500 feet,
1 second.
3 feet?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
See the roof.
Probably close to 200 feet away.
I walk up on the roof. No, wait, I don't have a set.
Like there's more mind flayers down the other end. They're circling up around someone.
Oh my god. I don't know
Let's,
if we can take them all right now.
can we scare him away?
Do you want to go back into the cells down there? I mean,
That's
where they-
Strothgan. Where's your
Where's your
compass
friend?
pointing?
It's my weather vane. It's a pointing. That figure on the ground. That's the Githyanki.
The what?
The Githyanki. That's what he be called himself.
Do you know who he is, who that is, or what that is?
Yeah, he says he's an old foe of the mind flayers. He said he knows all about them.
Well, if we're gonna do something to help him, we better do it quick.
I don't know if I can do much right now, but I'm kind of spent.
I mean, we have to make a choice here. Let
Yeah,
this.
gotta go now, or leave him to his fate.
How many figures did you say are surrounding this, Gary?
Like 6.
Is he chained?
Not from what I could tell.
You said 200 feet.
Yeah.
How much can Mage Hand carry? 5 pounds?
Nothing. It's not.
Well, then we better go.
I'm so strong to
Move
do
away. I have no idea where he is. My perception and being one level exhausted, I would.
I mean, if you think we can get this now, I mean, he's there.
Let's go.
this. Sit down.
I'm going. I'm going.
All right, so you need to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon so, yeah.
All right.
Get some more light.
Yeah, I've got some potions if anyone wants some.
We can see him because they have light over there.
I'll definitely take a potion if you got extra.
Yeah, do you have a potion of spells?
So we covered.
No, I just got some healing potions.
Yeah,
How bad you hurt, you guys?
I'm down. I feel about halfway there in terms of my full health.
I'm gonna drink my potion of healing as well.
Yep.
Anyone else feeling pretty rough?
Good.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you this. I'll give you the potion of greater healing. Ugar.
What do I roll for that?
4d4,
Plus
and then
4.
add 4 to that.
So 4d4s and then add 4?
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
All right, 16.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
So I rolled for mine too.
Oh, 12 plus 4 is 16.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good healing potion.
I say we. I
There
mean,
we go, but
he's why we're here, right?
Yeah,
yeah, we can't turn back now.
we don't know what could be done to him.
And if that one guy just vanished like that,
Yeah.
these guys can vanish like that. That's amazing.
Were there did Carrick see mind flayers or were they just
People.
people?
Yeah.
Since he rolled a 17 with disadvantage, he did see that they're mind flayers.
Good. What do mind flayers fear?
Yeah.
That's true.
A creature,
Let's become death.
a creature with no mind.
Let's become death.
All right. We're going up. Keep
All right,
walking
so you guys
up.
begin to move.
Yeah.
Why not? I'll stay towards the front of my group.
No control.
Or click on
Oh,
it.
okay.
Does it seem like they noticed us?
It seems like they are intent on the creature that is sort of kneeling in front of them. Even
know-
in this entire battle, they didn't appear to be,
No real reaction to us.
yeah.
They take 34 points. of
There we
damage.
go. Yep, we can move now.
I just did like,
The middle. Okay. Ooh.
As you guys begin to move forward, you guys see a haggard Asistopheles who sort of stands there, looks at you, looks at the creature on the ground, and then he will cast.
wait, isn't
Wait.
he the mind flayer that bams down here earlier?
Yeah,
Did he Misty Step or teleport?
We don't know.
We don't know. We just saw.
Just saw him disappear.
As soon as I notice Asistopheles, can I cast what is it? Shoot, it's a fiery thing. Circlet of blasting is scorching ray.
Okay, all right. Let's roll initiative for
Sure.
now. Since you guys did not sneak up on him.
Good. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything done.
Is initiative a check?
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes the full, I mean,
It's a-
I literally ran into it.
But this guy can't move. He's for things of exhaustion, right?
He should be at 4 things of exhaustion still. Or a few.
I think the spell does say that the exhaustion wears off as soon as the spell ends, though. So I don't know if the spell is still up.
Does it? I can't remember.
Normal exhaustion doesn't, but if that's the case, I'm not exhausted.
No, yeah.
Yep,
So
less
it
than it.
does.
Less than it. So you're not exhausting anymore.
All right, 25, 20,
No.
20, 15.
Oh, I had 21, sorry.
All right.
I gotta roll more time. It's a 20 for me, sorry.
Okay. What's your plus, Girthing?
+2 on Dex.
All right. 20 to 15.
Yeah.
15 to 10.
10.
Are we adding the, like a additional, like I have dexterity 4, so I'd have 13 because I rolled a 9.
No.
Yes.
If you rolled a 9 on the
Plus your
dice-
initiative. What was your initiative next
And
to
the
armor class?
initiative was 9, and then my
I don't-
dexterity is plus
You
4.
don't add.
You add your dexterity
rolled a-
and you add
Okay.
your initiative
It's more,
modifier,
yeah.
which is in sort of in the center of the screen
Yeah.
next to armor class.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 and then I added 4, so it was a 9.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
And then Carrick and Girthing, your Carrick, would you roll?
Yeah, I was already at 20.
5.
All right. Big old 5 there.
I'm back.
All right. So up first is Angvor. As you see sort of this haggard, sort of beaten Asistopheles standing in front of you, what do you do?
Look of surprise on my face as the light penetrates through the darkness and I see Asistopheles.
Mhm.
I halt for a second and immediately see that he's weak, and I will try to finish him off with an Eldritch Blast or two.
All right.
It's a 27 for the first one and a
That hits.
11 for the 11 for the second one.
The 11 misses, but the first one hits.
7 points of damage.
All right. And he is pushed back.
Yep.
Oh, if you want, yeah.
You should be able to move him. All right.
And that's all I can do.
All right. And it's Angvor's turn. You gonna move or anything?
I'll stay where I'm at right here.
Roger that. Now it is Girthing's turn. Girthing, what are you doing?
If I see him in the Eldritch Blast, I'll run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gets me there. And then and then I use my action to just dash into
All right.
distance with some 5. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Yeah, I have movement to get to him. And when I move those, we move the little screen.
All right.
But we know where they are.
And that's my turn. I'll go ahead and bonus action and use my last rage. Why not?
All right.
'Cause it might be that way now. Do that.
So Morgana will cast Bless on Carrick, Ingvor, and Wilfred, since those are the only people in range of her.
Carrick, Ingvar, and who?
And Wilfred,
Will.
so you are blessed.
All right. All right.
It is Aurelia's turn. She will cast chromatic orb is 90
Yeah.
feet, so
Got no spells, you have to.
Gotta go punch him now. Are you out, Al?
Mhm.
Oh, Lord.
so he's exactly 90 feet away. So she's going to cast
3 things I can do. And then can't.
going to cast chromatic orb.
You stuck cantrip.
That is that hits. So that is
Distraction, honestly.
My eyes go green.
15,
Yeah,
You
God.
interpreted well.
16,
And
22. That's 22 points of damage to him. As really casts a Eldritch Blast sort of like forms and sort of this icy sort of swirling force of energy sort of forms in her hands. She throws it forth, strikes, sort of swoops over Girthing's shoulder and strikes Asistopheles and freezes his chest. His eyes sort of go dark for a second, and then he comes back, sort of snaps back. Now it is Asistopheles' turn. He is going to cast Dominate Person on you. Can I have you make a wisdom saving throw, Girthing?
Sure.
Make a Wilfred saving throw.
Yeah, sorry.
So wise.
-1.
Oh, it's a 17.
That saves. That was the DC.
Nice.
Nice job. All right, Wilfred, you are now up.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh boy.
Do something spectacular.
I move up 25 feet. And
All right.
I will Sacrofama.
All right, that's dexterity saving throw.
No.
Yeah.
They're all a bunch up there. Do
Yep.
I see them?
Yeah. How far is your? All right, where's the light? Firstly,
I just threw it, but how did we see them at some point?
because there is sort of there is an illumination back there. Sort of there are shadowy, sort of ebbing lights. They're crystals that are sort of pulsating light on the back wall back behind them. So you can see them. Yeah.
But can I check to see if they've noticed us?
Sure. Make a perception check.
Or would that be insight? Or
No, perception.
14.
14. So as you look, they seem to have continued to stay in their position. They continue to chant. In the background.
Then I will just sacred claim this guy. Dexterity saving throw.
All right. That is a 20.
Save.
All right, so there's a sacre flama sort of sprouts in the air, he sort of ducks away, and no damage is done. Ugarth, it is now your turn.
I want to run up to the guy as far as I can, which I think is 25 feet.
Yep.
And then
5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20,
okay.
25.
and we're talking about the guy who's above this yellow highlighted guy, right?
Yes, we're talking about the guy. Oh, 1 second.
We're off the side.
The guy right.
Uh-huh.
What's happened? Right here? Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I'm sorry. That's Wilfred. This guy right here.
Don't
Um,
attack me.
yeah, I won't attack you. So I don't think I'm close enough to do a dagger of venom. So I'm just gonna move up closer and get ready.
All right, so you've moved 25 feet. You're going to use your action to dash.
Yes.
As a rogue, you can dash again with your bonus.
Oh,
action.
okay. Yeah, I'll dash again, another 25 feet.
It's 5,
Double
10,
dash.
15, 20, 25. And then another 25 feet.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and you are there.
Am I within 20? I'm within 20 range, 20 feet.
You are within 20
Yeah.
feet, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I've already used double dash.
Yep.
Okay, we're done then.
All right. Sounds good. All right, now it is
Thank you.
Carrick's turn. Carrick, what are you doing?
All right. I'm gonna run up her. And cast a spell.
Okay.
I cast Scorching Ray,
All right.
Skizzling Rizzle. So I get three. I get three of them. 3 attack rolls and they're +5 each. That is, oh, shoot, not great. I've got a 10, a natural 1, and a 17.
The 17 hits.
Cool. But I get that once per day.
Did you add your plus? I don't know if that would help the 10, but just a
14.
14 points of damage.
No,
How you want-
14 for the 10.
It
Yeah,
hits.
the 10,
It
the
hits.
10 I did a bless.
Yep.
14 hits.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Thank you for the reminder.
you're welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, I get to do that once a day. Okay, so it's 4d6.
Yeah.
That's 6s. Yeah, okay. That's 12 points of damage.
All right, 12 points of damage. How you want to do this?
As Gerthang is trying to run up and hit him, and Ugarth is getting ready to shiv him in the gut. I'm just gonna, not really sure how this works, but and just consume him with the fire.
Okay, so you're like, I don't really know how this works. And you're sort of looking at him, and sort of like the beam of scorching ray energy sort of sparks forth, and sort of spreads from sort of like almost like Cyclops from X-Men, sort of streams forth, and sort of one strikes one side of the creature, the other strikes the creature, and then another sort of bursts forward where the creature, where Astopheles was. He sort of keels over backwards with a giant sort of fuming, burning hole in his chest. He sort of collapses on
Kind
the
of
ground.
surprised myself, even though I was trying to do that. It's still just, that's weird, man.
Whoa, you shot fire from your hand.
Well, that'll be my turn.
Right. And that ends Carrick's turn. Angvor, is now your turn. What are you doing?
Gonna action dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Just kind of see, get a better view of what's up here. Not
All right.
attacking or anything yet. Obviously, can't really do much of anything bonus action wise myself, but just dash up there just to kind of be up in that area, get a better view of the 6 of them going on over there.
All right. All right. Sounds good. All right. That ends your turn. Now it is Morgana's turn. Or I guess it's Gerthing's turn. Gerthing?
As far as we know, they didn't respond to anything.
They continue to seem to be fixated on the on the creature there. So if you can
40.
all right.
I'm gonna run up to this guy and be like, could you not?
All right.
And assume he doesn't make
Could
any
you not?
towards me or
Please
anything.
stop. Whatever you're doing.
I should not. Whatever I'm doing here, I probably should not reckless.
Hey,
I'll take a swing at him.
All right, go for it.
That's a 19 to hit
That hits.
with my glaive. Oh gosh, that's 8 points of 10 points of damage was great.
All right.
And then I'll hit him again.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, that one hits as well. It's 21.
All right, yeah, it hits.
And nice. 15 points of damage to that one.
Okay.
These are like mind flare. Yeah.
Yeah, they are mind flares. Yep.
Yep. Mind flares.
All right. So as you sort of you come up and you start slashing with the glaive, sort of slash him again, and that sort of the beam of greenish energy that was sort of extending from his hands sort of fades. He sort of keels over in pain. He looks at you, now sort of fixated on the new threat. The other mind flayers continue to try and hold down the creature, which sort of he stands up to one knee as the beam of light sort of fades and begins to sort of glare angrily at his tormentors. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right.
Well, not-
Morgana is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There. And it's her turn. Now it's Aurelia's turn. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There. Now it is Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
Move me right in front of Morgana,
Okay.
and I'm pulling out my short bow and shooting the one that just that Girthing just attacked.
All right, go for it.
Your shorst bow.
My short that'd be a 14. My short bow.
That misses. So you pull out your short bow, you aim at this one, you fire, it sort of stings forth, it sort of strikes in the, sort of embeds itself in the ground, in front of the creature, start quivering. Bing.
Yeah. So the 14 missed. And then as a bonus action, I would like to just cast death on all of them.
Okay.
And they
All right.
die.
And what type of saving throw is that?
It is called a
No such thing.
there's no save, it's just they die.
Okay,
That's what it
cool,
says.
cool. All right. That ends your turn, Wilfred.
Yeah.
All right. Ugarth, is now your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out my dagger attack with my
Okay.
dagger of venom. I'm gonna roll my dice.
So there's no
Yes.
one within melee range of you.
Oh,
Carrick killed
wait.
the mind player that you were in front of. And the melee has moved forward to the sort of this sphere of 6 mind players around the
Oh,
creature.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, well, did I already use it since I said it, or can I do my other
No,
attack?
no, you can use
Okay,
something
so
else.
I'll pull out my short bow.
Mhm.
It's got a range of 80.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll my hit and it's a 17.
Nice.
Ugarth's just
45,
over there
40.
stabbing at
Hits,
the air.
45,
Ugarth, what are
50,
you
yeah.
doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Get hits. Go ahead and roll some
The
damage.
hits, all right.
Which one are you aiming at, by the way?
All right. The one that's
All of
highlighted
them.
is my teammate, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to aim to the one to the far right, at the very bottom.
All right, far very bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I did a nice. Oh, hold on. So it hits. All right.
Mhm.
Short bow damage is 8.
Okay.
And then do I get a second attack with a bonus action?
Yep. Second attack.
I'll
bonus
pull
action.
out another arrow and go. Load
right.
it up.
Roll again.
I do the hit damage one, right? Again.
No,
All
do
right.
do the attack
Good
one.
attack.
Do a
Yeah.
two attack.
I'm sorry. The 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Right.
So you do the hit / DC one.
Mhm. I did that. It was 21.
Okay. That
And
hits.
then it adds a 10 for damage.
All right. 10 damage. Nice.
It was a bigger arrow.
Nice. So you sort of send one forward. It sort of streaks to the creature, sort of strikes him, and sort of the greenish energy from his hand sort of fades. And you sort of fire another one, it sort of turns and sort of strikes him from his tentacled face, and sort of like his mouth is sort of like rears forth. And then now the creature that is under, he sort of stands up onto like he's on his knees now, sort of on 2 knees, sort of like hunched over, still sort of in pain, but he's beginning to sort of seem like he might be able to getting closer to escaping. Carrick, is now your turn.
I will move.
All right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, make sure I'm counting right. That was 1 or 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Yeah, that's about right. Yep. Use your action and bonus action to bolt forward.
Something like that.
All right.
4, 5. I think that was only 55.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. One more. There we go. And yeah,
All right. So ends your turn, Carrick. All right, Ingvar, now your turn.
Gonna move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and see the one Carrick's hit, or I mean, yeah, Girthing's hit. I'm gonna aim both my Eldritch Blasts there.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 and
Alright.
a 26.
All right, both hit.
That's 20 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a D8.
In total.
That's whatever. Yeah.
All right. You pushing him back?
I'm not gonna push him back. See Carrick's right there, and I'm gonna leave him there.
All right.
But he is slowed if he wants to move 20 feet.
Okay. All right, so you sort of summon forth and sort of these sort of these blue-green Eldritch blasts arc from your fingertips. Sort of one still strikes the creature, send another one strikes the creature again, and now he's looking decently damaged. As you sort of begin to move forward through sort of the gloom and this eerie sort of reddish light that surrounds this creature. And is your turn, Angvor?
Yep.
All right, Girthing, you're up.
All right. I am going to look at the guy in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And I will step up to him to try to pick him up and pull him out.
Okay. All right.
10 feet in,
All right.
and then I get the action to pick him up.
Yeah, just make a quick strength check.
I'm pretty sure I get advantage if I'm
Um,
D4.
I'm not blessed.
Carrick.
Not a saving throw, just a check, right?
Yep.
19.
19. So you pick him up and you sort of pull him away. Are you going to move him? I assume 15
Yeah, I'm
feet.
gonna try to move him out of the circle back
All right.
up towards us. So
All right.
that's 5, 10, and then half out. Is that what it is?
It's good, so yeah,
5,
total
10,
15.
15, 20, 25, 30,
35,
35, 40.
Yeah.
I think I can get to this
Yeah.
spot, to that spot, and try to drag him with me. If I can.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. So you pick this creature up and he sort of like looks at you and he says a word and you sort of begin to pull him away from this greenish light. Now all the mind flayers are suddenly cued in on you, Girthing.
I'll stick to no. I'll stick to no now.
Yeah. May not have been a great idea until we got some more down, but I have no idea how long it would go.
Yeah. It could have been ending immediately.
I guess I could
One turn left.
end my movement 5 feet up, and could I rotate him around me so I'm between them like that? That would stop me here at 35 or at 30 instead of 40.
Okay.
And then just kind of pivot him around me.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
say
I've
I'll say that burning. Yeah, I didn't let Carrick do that before. I'll say no.
I've got my carry capacity is double from normal.
I also didn't try to do that.
Okay. Yeah,
I
I'll
was
say
trying to use,
yeah.
like,
I'll say you can do
full
it. Yeah,
movement and yeah.
I'll say
I
you
was
can do it.
giving up 5 feet of movement, but I don't know. You can do whatever.
All right. So you pull them away. Sort of now all the mind flayers have cued in on you guys. So
Mhm.
you're going to have up first is
Now they move.
this guy who can only move 10 feet, but he will go 5 to you, Girthing.
Yep.
and he will make an attack. That is a 21 to hit.
That hit. Yep.
That is sorry. That is 21 points of damage, I believe.
Okay.
Ten.
So
Yeah.
I take 10. He's a strength boy. That's in that.
And what is your size?
My size is medium, I guess.
All right, you are grappled. And can I have
How
an
big
intelligence
is-
intelligence saving throw?
An intelligence saving throw for grapple.
Yep.
That's a 9.
You are stunned.
Great.
Now this one will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he will make an attack against the creature you're carrying. That hits. He does 30 points, or sorry, 20 points of damage to that creature.
We just do this corpse. That's all.
Out of it, though.
And he is grappled, and he has to make an intelligence saving throw. And that is a success. All right. And then this one will go
If you weren't stunned.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Making an attack against you, Carrick.
Oh, good.
That is a 22.
That hits.
All right. That is sorry, that is 16 points of damage, and you are grappled. Can I have you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
So good at those. Do I get a D4 to that?
You would.
Yes.
Less? Okay. So good at those guys. This is like my strong
30.
suit here.
Carrot, carrot, carrot.
5, 10,
4.
15, 20. That's a failure. You are stunned.
Perfect. Solid. They're good for you.
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, I believe. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. That is his turn. Now, then I will have this one make 60 feet. All right. So I believe that I need one. Can I have Ingvor, Wilfred, Ugarth, Morgana, and Aurelia make intelligence saving throws for me, please?
Is this?
12.
What does a B? What does a B mean? Why did it turn to 20?
It's a
B,
natural.
B is
20.
just a, it's just like the logo for D&D Beyond.
Oh,
They use
okay.
it for the 20.
Gotcha. All right, so I rolled a 26.
All right, you're fine.
This isn't frightening, is it?
No, it is not. What'd you roll, Wilfred?
I have a +0, but I rolled an unnatural 20.
How? With bless?
Well,
Okay. All right. You are fine. And then Ingvor, what'd you roll?
10.
You fail. And so then I need to roll my damage.
Oh, good.
It's 24 points of psychic damage to Aurelia, Morgana, and Ingvor, and Morgana is down.
I'm down.
All right.
The
Good.
3 of us are currently
This is going great.
All right. So that ends their turn. I need to do one thing. Okay.
Specifically murder us all?
No. Now
Oh,
it
okay.
is Aurelia's turn. She's going to make an intelligence saving throw. That is a success, and so she is no longer stunned. But I believe it is done at the end of her turn.
It probably is, yeah.
Yeah, it's the end of her turn, so
Oh.
she is no longer stunned. All right, Wilfred, it is now your turn.
I will attack the one that is I will Sacred Flame the guy that is after Girthing. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Please.
the one that's next to Girthing on the left.
Yeah.
All right. That is that is a 3.
That fails.
All right.
That is an 11 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. So you sort of like you strikes him with the radiant damage, sort of reels back in pain, as he sort of clings with his tentacles, sort of wrapped around Girthing's face, and Girthing is sort of staring there, his eyes glazed over at this creature.
It is a saving throw. Move me 3 up and left, and then 2 up. I'm down.
Nope.
I have 3 up and to the left, and then 2 up. Thank you.
All right. And it's Wilfred's turn. All right. Ugarth is now your turn.
Okay, so I'm within range of not many. Each hexagon is 5 feet, is that
That's
correct?
correct. Yes.
Right there.
What is that? Who's that purple one? The dark
It's
purple one?
Ingvor. He's unconscious
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay, and the one to the right of him,
That is
Top.
a mind flare.
he's still alive. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna my first action will be to dash up towards Angbor and get in
Right.
front of him.
I go. You guys able to move?
Where does he want to move?
Right in front of
5, 10,
Angbor.
15, 20, 25 there. And then you need
Yeah.
to dash, so like 20, like 30. You want to be here?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Right there.
Right there?
Right up and close. Because I'm gonna do my dagger of venom with my I'm gonna do my hit DC.
All
And
right,
I
go.
roll a 13 plus 8 is 21.
That hits.
Boom. My damage is gonna be a 7.
7. All right. Are you adding venom damage to it?
If I'm able to, yes.
All right. Give me 1
So
second to figure
Is
that
that a 2D plus 10?
out. Let me look at your stats real quick. So yeah. Yeah, roll 2D10. If you can.
I'm trying to find where I click that.
Well, I believe I need to make a Constitution saving throw. And
Okay.
that is almost certainly a failure. Go ahead and roll the damage. I'll tell you the.
So my first damage was 7. So should I roll another?
No, you need to dash. You need to use your bonus action to dash. You can't attack again.
Okay, I'll dash.
Yes, that was like an 8. That was 8. So it failed, and so now it's poisoned. And how much damage did you do with the poison?
So the original roll for damage I did was 7.
That's correct.
I'm
yeah.
trying to find out where to roll for the poison.
Um,
2d10s.
If you
2d10.
can just roll.
Oh, 2d10s. I see.
Mhm.
I got you. So it's a multiplier. 20.
Nice. You rolled 2 10s.
It was 2 zeros, so I guess so.
Yep. That's maximum damage. So
Let's go, boys.
so as you stab this creature, sort of like these veins turn green as their like pulses up. And this creature all of a sudden like they get as a shock and like looks at you in terror. As you stab him in the neck. Wilfred, do you want to make a intelligence saving throw to see if you can get out of the stun?
Me?
Check off the stun. No, I'm sorry, Carrick.
Oh.
Carrick, is now your turn.
Question.
Mhm.
Did Wilfred cast protection from evil and good on me before this fight in a previous session?
No, Strothgan did.
Strothgan did.
Mhm.
Would that still be active?
That would still be
Has
active,
it,
yes.
has it been too long?
No, that would still be.
Because that's only like 10 minutes, right?
Right, but he cast it. When did he cast it? He
cast
cast
it,
it
like,
before you
right
guys went into the rooms. Yeah, you're good. You're good. So you're actually
Cool.
still up. You're grappled, but you're still up.
Word. I'm gonna take a big old swing at this jerkwad.
All right, go for it.
Perfect. Seven. 15 to hit.
That hits.
A boom bam. Those, another one of those. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. It's gonna be 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And 3 points of fire damage.
Nice. All right.
And I will move him 5 feet.
All right. Are you gonna move him through?
Uh,
You should be able to move him on your screen.
right there.
All right.
Which
Nice.
I presume means that I am no longer grappled.
Can you break grapple with that? Is that crusher feat or
Well,
something like that?
Well, I mean, doesn't forced movement. I mean, he can't grapple me from 5 feet away or from 10 feet away, can he?
Well, yeah.
I think first movement breaks grab.
Because I've done that before.
I'm just working.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
think
working
so.
on that assumption, but I mean, it doesn't specifically state that.
Yeah, the condition also ends if an effect and removes the grappled creature from the reach of the.
Yep. All right.
grappler
Go.
or
Good.
grappler.
You're not longer grappled. Good job.
Word.
I mean, that's right.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've done it before. too.
And so many. No. A Girthing and the Githy guy are both stunned.
The Githyanki does not seem to have the glazed look on his face that Girthing does.
Okay. Then I will. I will move over here to flank this guy
Mhm.
and attack him with advantage.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, that hits. That's a 22 to
That
hit.
hits. Yeah.
That pretty much balanced out. Cool. 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of fire damage.
Okay. Sorry, I had a math boo-boo just now. Okay. All right. So he looks hurt, but he's not on the edge on death's door. And it's your turn, Carrick.
It do.
All right. Ingvor, can I have a death saving throw, please?
Oh, that's an 11.
It's a save. Good job. All right. Now it is Girthing's turn. Girthing, can I have an intelligence saving throw to break the stun?
That's a 13.
Oh, yeah.
That is another failure, I believe. So you are still stunned.
Okay.
I need a saving throw from Morgana. That is a save. All right. Now it is the Githyanki's turn. He will attack once at the creature with advantage against the creature between him and Carrick that hits. And he will roll
17d20.
That is
Mhm.
But he's got one level and everything.
that is 20 points of damage. And he will attack again.
Not very good. at anything.
That is a 24 to hit. And that is There's 22 points of damage. So he sort of slashes through this mind flayer that is in front of you, that is between you and him, Carrick. And he sort of stabs it, and he stabs it again. And he's sort of a frenzy, sort of wrestles this creature off, and then he moves
Oh, he did.
5, 10, 15 feet. So now he is engaged with this mind flayer that is next to Girthing.
Great.
All right, and so now the mind flayer will attack him. He will release the grapple on you, and that is an 18 that hits. So that is 14 points of damage to him. And then that ends that. Now that mind flayer is going to move out of flanking between the two of you. He's grappled. He's going to make another intelligence saving throw. That saves.
When he moves 10 feet.
Saves. And then he will move out of flanking, but still grappling. So 5, 10, 15, 20. This one will move 5, 10, 15. He'll go after you again, Carrick. That is a 12 to hit.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Misses.
All right, then the one in front of you, Ugarth, is going to attack you. That is as a 26 to hit.
And my armor class is 16, so I'm sure it hits.
Yep, that hits.
Oh!
And that is
Sorry.
16 points of damage to you.
16 points of damage.
Yep.
Golly.
This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to attack you, Wilfred. That is a 17.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Okay.
I was gonna do a warding player, but you already rolled.
And then if you guys can roll a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I was gonna warding player.
All right, you want to roll again? All right. Good job. That is a 12. So that misses.
Cool.
All right. And so then this guy is going to go 5, and he's going to engage with you, Girthing. And that is a 11 to hit.
That misses.
All right. And so that ends their turn. Now it's Aurelia's turn. Aurelia is going to go
If you attacked, even
Yeah.
on this.
5, 10, 15. Which one
Hit me,
is
my
most
race.
hurt? She's going to hit the one that is engaged with the Githyanki with a first level magic missile. That is 12 points of damage to him, and he's sort of like for a moment his eyes go dark, but he's able to sort of stand up and hold on to this creature as she hits him with a first level magic missile. And it's Aurelia's turn. We are to Wilfred's turn.
Save us, Will.
So this guy in front of me has not been hit, correct?
I believe that is correct. So I believe the one that is engaged with okay, so the one that's engaged with Ugarth has been hit.
I will pull out my my mace. My trusty mace that I've never attacked with before.
No,
and,
this one has been hit. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm attacking with my mace.
All right, go for it.
That is a 28.
28 hits, yeah.
Why don't you do that more often?
7 points of bludgeoning damage, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, bludgeoning. And I will circle around to get towards everyone.
All right.
I'll stay within his range, but I'll circle around.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Actually, I could just move through, but
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And it's your turn, Wilfred.
yeah.
All right. Ugarth, is now your turn.
All right, let me see where my character is. So now that I've done max damage on this one dude, I'm going to try and finish him off.
All right,
And
go
I'm
for it.
going to pull out my dagger of venom. And I rolled a 25
That
to
hits.
hit.
Hits.
And I'm going to inflict some damage on this bad boy. And it's a number 9.
All right, 9. Then roll a d10. Oh, roll Constitution saving throw. That fails.
What you got?
That
What
was
you
like
got?
a 7. 7 on
Yeah, it
Constitution
fails.
saving.
All right, 2d10s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling.
What was your original damage? 9.
Yeah, it was a 9.
Okay.
And then my 2d10s are an 8.
All right.
And I look at him like, come at me, bro.
All right. Hit it. You can go again one more time.
Oh, let's go again. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the
But you can't.
I
I don't
roll-
believe you can use the Constitution saving throw.
that's fine. Does that mean I can't use dagger of venom or can
Yeah,
I use
yeah.
dagger?
Yeah.
So I can use it or can't use it.
You can't use the venom feature again.
Venom only works, it looks like once per.
You once per long rest. So,
Oh, okay. All right. So,
so,
can I
so
just use-
that 8 is canceled. So just hit him again.
so do I just use my regular dagger?
Yeah, it's a dagger, but it's a +1 dagger. But
Oh, okay.
you can only poison once per long rest.
Gotcha. Okay. So then my regular dagger, I rolled a 23.
23. All right, that hits.
And then my damage is a
You're doing
5.
1d4 plus 5, right?
Well, that 1d4 plus 5 is on the dagger of venom.
Right.
The 1d4 plus 4
I
is on the
understand.
dagger.
I understand. You can't use the venom feature of your dagger, but you can still attack with your dagger.
Oh, okay. So the 2d10 is the
Yeah,
dagger, is the
right.
venom?
is the venom
Oh,
feature.
okay. All right. Well then, 7.
7. Okay.
And I'm looking at him again. Like, are you gonna die now?
All right. He is still up, but he looks
Ah.
very hurt. Now it is Carrick's turn. Carrick, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna swing. How hurt does the one in front of me look?
It's unhurt.
Isn't that the one that I just attacked last time?
No, the Githyanki killed the one you attacked last time.
Oh, right.
I can stabilize. That's about it.
Right. In that case, I will first attempt to walk over here.
All right, taking attack of opportunity.
Yes,
That is a 13.
that misses.
All right, so you duck away.
And then I will attack this lame-o
All right, go for it.
with advantage. And that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, big money, big money. Not bad. Let's see if I can get a little bit better. Same. Okay. 9, 11, 15 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of fire.
Nice. All right. He is still standing, but barely.
He's still standing better than he ever did. I'll do the same thing.
All right, go for it.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 10, 12, 16 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of fire.
All right, that does it.
Hmm.
So So you sort of bring it down on his skull and he sort of collapses and crashes to the ground, completely pulverized by your maul and your bashing of him. That's your turn, Kirik.
I get a bonus attack because I
All right.
destroyed a creature.
All right.
The one that Girthing is engaged with, or it's grappling Girthing.
It's not grappling Girthing, it's just engaged with him.
Oh, good, even better. Is that damaged?
No, it is not damaged.
Well, I'm gonna go after it anyway
All right, go for it.
with advantage, and I will. Yeah, I've got advantage. I've got a bless. I'm gonna go ahead and go all out. Take a -5 to hit, and plus 10 damage if I get him. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's gonna be 19 plus 7, 26, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 4, 8, 11, 15, 25 points of bludgeoning damage
Nice.
and 3 points of fire damage.
Nice. So you sort of bring your maul around, sort of crack this one across the face as it was trying to grapple Girthing, and sort of like tentacle face sort of sloshed to the side, and you have this like one of its tentacles is sort of mangled and mashed and burned by your blow. It sort of turns at you and sees its peril. Ingvar, can I have another death saving throw, please?
That's a 17.
That's another save. Nice. Now it's Girthing's turn. Girthing, what are you doing?
Stunned.
No, you aren't. The mind flayer that would stun you broke its grapple. So you're no longer stunned.
Concentration thing. Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Then I turn around and hit the guy between me.
Nice.
Advantage.
Good. A 19 to hit.
That hits.
The first one, and that's coming through with 10 points of slashing,
Nice.
and I'll hit him again. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nice.
So
Roll the dice.
no, it's level 9. Oh, never mind.
Nice.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Nice.
Yep.
To hit, 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. Yep.
He is still up, but barely. As Girthing sort of slashed his glaive once, twice, and sort of carving open the flesh open on this mind flayer. That ends your turn, Girthing.
That ends my turn.
All right, now it is the Githyanki's turn. He will attack the mind flayer in front of him. That hits. And he sort of just carves open the mind flayer in front of him, sort of rips it in half, sort of sunders it in half, and collapses to the cave floor. He sort of glares at the one that between everyone, and he sort of moves 5, 10, 15, and goes after that one. That hits, and then 24 points of damage to that creature. It sort of slices into this creature, sort of moving after it. Okay, and that ends his turn. Now it is the mind flayer's turn. The mind flayer between the two of you is going to attack you, Girthing.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
All right, then he's going to go 5, 10. He's going to, so you both get tax opportunity.
I will take mine.
All right, go for it. Go on a roll.
Ooh, that's an 11 to hit.
That misses?
Sorry, that's a 14 to hit.
Still misses?
Would either of us get advantage?
No.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
well,
do
he's-
Tax
Oh, because
opportunity.
you have 10-foot reach.
I got reach.
Gotcha. Okay, but it's still plus a bless.
Yeah. If she's down,
Yeah, she's down, so it's not plus
Ah.
bless.
Oh, it's not plus a bless. Well, it's still a natural. Oh. Well, I've been adding bless.
That's no big deal.
Okay. 26 to hit.
26 to hit. That hits. I also did not roll her saving throw. That's another save. All right. So 26 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
All right. Roll damage.
All right.
Well, you get killed.
Okay.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. That finishes him as you sort of crack him into the back of the head as he sort of tries to flee. And it's his turn. The one that is engaged with the Githyanki will attack. That hits. And that is 21 points of damage. And then he needs to make a saving throw. That saves. All right. Now the one that's engaged with you, Wilfred, is going to attack you.
Warden Flare, sure.
All right. That is a 14.
Misses.
All right, you're good to go. All right, now it is Aurelia's turn. So Aurelia will move. She's going to send another first level magic missile at the one that's engaged with you, Wilfred, and that is 10 points of damage to the one that's engaged with you. And that ends her turn. Now it is Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
Oh boy. I'm seeing Angor down. I'm seeing Morgana down. My best friend, or the guy I've been traveling with for the past few months.
Mhm.
He has a choice to make right now. His best friend versus a guy he's been traveling with for the past few months.
I'm the one you can reach.
I can reach both.
No. I don't know if those touch or not.
Wait, yeah, I can reach both. I see Strothgan back there. I'm hoping he still has some healing left, so I will go to Angor,
All right.
and I will take that attack of opportunity.
All right. That is a 10.
Misses.
All right.
And I will. Does a medicine check like revive, or does it just
It
stabilize?
stabilizes.
Then I'll cast a Spare the Dying. So you're
Alright.
stabilized.
Sounds good. All right. Now it is Ugarth's turn. Ugarth, what are you doing?
I'm scanning around looking to see who's still up. And will you ping the monsters? I'm on my phone. It's very hard to see.
All right. So the monsters are
I'm there.
Okay, so they're matching. Okay. Well, I'm within 10 feet of that one guy.
Yep.
And in my range on my damage of dagger of venom without poison this time because the charger's used.
Right.
So I'm gonna roll up to him,
Mm-hmm.
and I rolled a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Oh,
Attack
and I
again,
just
though?
I tried again, and it's a 17 now.
That hits.
All right, my 1d4 plus 5 damage is 8.
All right. Nice.
I don't think we've ever rolled with him yet.
And that's it.
All right. So you run up, you sort of slash once at him, and you sort of misses, and then you sort of slash again, and you sort of catch it, and then sort of this dark purple blood begins to spill out on the cave floor as you
That's right.
slice him open. Now, Carrick, it is now your turn.
Move down here.
Mhm.
Like this, MF. And swing away. No bless, no bless, no bless. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Roll dice. Oh, come on. Better damage than that. Nice. Okay. Excuse me. 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of fire damage.
All right. He's still up.
Looking pretty hurt.
Yeah, he's looking pretty hurt.
Trying to decide whether I want to do the +10 again. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm probably
Right.
gonna regret it, but I'm gonna go for it. I've got advantage. Yeah, no. I don't think it would have hit anyway, though. That's an 8.
That misses.
And all the
Zero-
winners.
And it's Carrick's turn. Angvor, you are stabilized. Girthing is now your turn.
I will step forwards 10 feet.
All right.
Boom. I will recklessly attack this guy.
All right, go for it.
You know why? What's gonna happen? Tell her the rules.
That's another 14 to hit.
That misses.
And I'll recklessly attack him again. That's even worse. So that one misses as well.
All right. All right. So that ends your turn, Girthing. Morgana needs to make a death saving throw. That's another save, so she is stabilized.
Morgana is.
Yeah, that's 3 successes. So. All right. Now it is the Githyanki's turn. He will go after the one in front of him with advantage. That is a 29 to hit. Then he will go. He slices this one in half as well as he sort of moves through them as sort of like he sort of knifes through these ones. He sort of decapitates this one. Sort of his head sort of rolls along the ground. He sort of like picks it up and kicks it. And he'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there. He'll make his next attack at this one. That misses. So he swings through and misses this last one. And it's his turn. Now it's the Mind Flayer's turn. He's going to attack this creature that hits. And that is 18 points of damage plus, and then the creature needs to make a intelligence saving throw, and he succeeds. All right. That ends Mind Flayer's turn. Is now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia, does she still have spells? No, she's out of spells. So she will cast. She will move forward. 5, 10, 15, and cast Shocking Grasp on this creature. That is a 21 to hit, and that does 5 points of damage to that last remaining one. That ends her turn. All right, Wilfred, you are now back up.
I will start moving towards Morgana because I don't know if she's entirely saved, and then I will Sacred Flame this last remaining guy.
All right, sounds good. How far are you moving?
All 25 feet
All right.
towards Morgana.
All right, move yourself, and that is that's a 14 on the dexterity saving throw. Yeah, it's a 14 on the dexterity saving throw.
11 points of radiant damage.
Nice. He sort of really sort of grabs him and shocks him. You can't move out of the way, and you sort of burst in radiant energy, sort of burns on his skin. He's sort of like he's writhing around as in between Morgana and this Githyanki creature. Then it's your turn, Wilfred.
Yes.
All right. Well, Ugarth is now your turn.
All right, so I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. Is that 20 feet away?
Yeah.
So if it's equal to my dagger of venom range, I can hit him, right?
Yep.
Boom! I'm gonna bring out Lucky Dagger. I'm gonna hit my. I rolled a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and then I'm gonna smack some damage on this bad boy.
All right.
And it was a good old 7.
All right. Nice. Gonna hit him again.
I'm gonna hit him again. This is my song and dance. I rolled a 14 to hit,
That misses.
and I'm sad.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll put you right there.
Thank you.
All right, then Zugarth's turn. Carrick, you're now back up.
Find it.
Let's go. I don't suppose I'd be flanking if I'm just like here.
No.
No. 1, 2, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Poopies. Yeah, oh well. Bloop.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna attack him.
All right.
Regular roll attack for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
A little worse. 15 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of fire.
That does it. So you sort of swing through and you sort of smash his face in. And he sort of crumples, his sort of skull caves in. And this last mind flayer is no more.
Like 30 of these
All right.
things
So you have 2 down teammates and a rogue Githyanki. What are you guys doing?
I'm asking if anyone has a healer's kit.
No,
Got some
you're the one
potions.
who does that.
I've got 2
Yeah.
potions left, so
All right.
I will give one to Girthang or Angbor,
All right.
and
Yeah.
one to Morgana.
All right.
Now
You rolling the healing damage?
Here, I'll roll it. For Angbor. Nice. That's going to be 10 points, max healing damage.
Nice.
And for Morgana,
nice.
6. And I am
All right.
officially
So she
out of
wakes
healing potions.
Back up. And this creature begins to move towards the exit.
Who does?
The Githyanki.
The guess.
Um,
The gift, yeah, the GIF.
Hey, he's leaving. Hey, you.
Hey, wait!
Kubi, thank you for your help, but
we need your help.
Strothgan, this guy, he tells us you can give us something to help us stay safe from the mind players.
oh yeah, but it's okay. These are friends. What do you need?
Well, we hear you have something that'll keep them from doing the crazy stuff with their heads.
Morgana sort of unbuttons her sort of top button and pulls out the pendant. Sort of, you
Yeah,
see a
that.
look of recognition sort of pass through over his face. Yes, I have them. Yes. He sort of reaches into his pocket and he pulls out like a handful of them.
We would like to topple the current regime.
And I would like to be one of the gods and to pass through the divine gate.
But we think your things can help.
Here,
Did
crazy,
you not see us at
crazy
least
small
try?
gnomes.
That's more new.
Pale gnome, here. It's our hands, Wilfred a pendant.
Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, make an insight check. Go ahead.
10.
10. All right. He seems on guard, but he seems relatively honest.
We do not necessarily need you to stick around as long as you can give us some of these pendants. It looks like there's enough for all of us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, colorful demon. So hands you a pendant.
How exactly do they work? Just put it on and bam, or
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I will
See,
put it
they
on.
couldn't control me. He sort of pulls out underneath his. He sort of got like a rough sort of breastplate that is sort of he covers sort of like a skinny chest. And he sort of got the sort of like he sort of pulls out sort of this pendant that resembles the one that Morgana is wearing. See, they couldn't mind control me, and so they had to do what you saw.
can I get one of them?
He hands one to you.
Thank you.
And he also hands one to Aurelia, who doesn't know what's going on. And you, dragon one,
Yeah.
two-legged dragon, come here.
Who?
You.
Oh, I'll step up to him.
All right, he comes up. He puts it around your neck. He says, "Thank you for saving me.
Oh,
I'm forever in your debt."
Doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess. I hope.
do you have a
Well,
name?
Yankee.
What?
Do you have a name, creature?
I am Razakai.
Razakai.
R-A apostrophe Z-A apostrophe K-I-K-A-I.
What did the mind flayers want with you so badly they would expend 6 of their best to hold you down?
Githyanki are fearsome warriors, and if they can break us, well, our feud goes back ages, and we make the perfect servants, the mind flayers.
you seem to be quite a ferocious warrior. Could probably learn something from you. We ever have the time to train together?
If you give up this foolhardy quest to overthrow Atar and lose your suicidal notions, I'd be willing to train you, smelly one.
How about I prove you wrong and then we'll train?
If you prove me wrong, I'll train you for free.
Deal. Well, I'm kind of worn out. Think some of y'all heard even worse.
If you go out, just be careful. There is money out there that's still still on the borders of the prison.
It'd be my pleasure to send them to their eternal damnation.
Yeah. So we make our exit.
Do we need anything out of here before we go?
He looks beyond and sees Ugarth, and he hands one to Ugarth. You fought well.
I say thank you.
Yeah. So we check and see if there's anything valuable in here.
Make an investigation check if you want to.
Do we have time?
I will look at the closest mind flare. I just look at the closest mind flare now.
All right, make an investigation check then.
Yeah, I'll just go over one of the mind players as well.
All right.
The second
Same.
closest.
Same.
I will re-roll that.
All right. Make an investigation check, Ugarth.
Hey, 9.
9. All right. You find 85 gold, 60 silver, 35 electrum, and 120 copper. Sorry.
85, 60, 35, and 120.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What'd you roll, Ugarth?
19.
19. So you firstly, you find an amulet on. You go over and you search Asistopheles' body. You find an amulet that it sort of has like a symbol of sort of like like sort of a circular symbol with sort of lines through it. You, as well as you find another a dagger on him,
Oh, sweet.
and it is sort of almost looks like there's a handle on it, but it almost looks like sort of like a fang or a tooth or something on it.
Nice.
And then you find 130 gold,
Okay.
90 silver,
Okay.
111 electrum.
Is that like copper?
No, it's 300 copper as well. Electrum,
Oh, cool.
electrum is 2 copper. Is that right?
It's something like that, yeah.
This before?
Oh, I found it. Sorry.
Electrum was 5 silver.
Maybe it
Yeah,
is.
it's 2 electrum for a gold.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, it's 5 silver. I'm sorry. All right.
Dang, what a haul.
All right. And then what'd you roll? Who else was Wilfred? Were you? the
I
other one?
checked the body closest to me.
All right. And what'd you roll?
I rolled a natural 1 and then I re-rolled it for a 17.
17. Okay. So you find 89 gold,
Cool.
75 silver, 68 electrum,
Cool.
and 109 copper. You also find a amulet on him, sort of a sort of a gold amulet with sort of a sun in the middle and 2 hands like this.
Sun
Yeah.
in 2 hands.
Sun in 2 hands, and the sun is sort of between the hands. Like the sun is where my
If I
face is.
recognize it.
Make a Arcana check or a religion check. Your choice.
Religion.
Arcana or religion.
14 for religion.
14 for religion. All right. So you look at it, you recognize the symbol. You recognize it as. Sorry, 1 second. I've forgotten the name of Pelor, the Dawnfather. There we go.
Oh,
Recognize the symbol of the Pelor, the Dawnfather.
Why does he have this? This on God. Cool. Pillar is good. Cool with Samurai,
And you,
I believe.
what?
Pillar is cool with Samurai.
Yep. And and with a 14, I will say that you know that he is associated with healing and the sun.
Cool.
Mhm.
With healing in the sun.
No, this is
Mhm.
taken off.
And so this wasn't his pocket. It wasn't like around his neck.
Oh yeah, it was not around his neck. It was serving a satchel on his side.
Cool. And then I'll take I'll just harvest a tentacle.
All right. So how did you cut off the tentacle? Do you like pull out like a?
I have a knife.
Alright.
I believe I have a knife.
All right. So make a medicine check.
Cool,
So just
medicine check.
Harvest the tentacle.
Medicine, 15.
All right. So you cut off a tentacle from one of these mind flayers and sort of, slippery and slimy in your hands, but a little rough.
Tentacle, the less popular Korean bootleg of Harvest Moon.
You're gonna turn in a bounty, they need like all the tentacles they have.
No, you just have to like pick an ear, and so this is like 1 ear.
Wilfred is a big fan of mind flayer calamari.
Mm. As long as it's butter and garlic.
Yeah,
So good it'll blow your mind.
literally. They eat your mind. I
Raz,
will just throw
these,
that.
What? You talking to me?
these thingies. Should he take some time to activate it or something?
No, they're passively activated.
Oh. So just put it on and
You're fine. Yeah.
this big words. I don't. Okay.
Yes, wear it, and you'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you. That's simple terms I can understand.
All right. So point of order, for Ugar, since you have never gotten items before, if you want, you can make an Arcana check with right now to see what it is.
Okay.
But if you take a short rest, which is an hour, you can make an Arcana check with advantage and to see what it is.
So advantage is just adding points to the Arcana check.
Yeah, two.
It just
two die.
means
Two die. You take the higher of them.
All right, gotcha.
And we are going to need to take a short rest, at least.
All right. So I'll wait to do the short rest.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
already got a pretty good dagger venom. I don't know how good this next dagger is, so I'll wait on it to get excited about it.
We probably should not rest here.
This is not the opportune place to rest.
All right.
No.
These mind player corpses look pretty comfy.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's robe is like a blanket. So
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you guys begin to move back, and you see, so Razakai has already moved beyond him, and you see like you hear the sound, the clang of arms coming down one of the hallways. Not the one you guys had entered through, but it's one of the other ones. You hear and it's sort of like this like stabbing sound. And sort of slumps down. You hear footsteps moving away.
Strothgan, get us out of here. Point your
Oh,
compass on the way.
yeah. He whistles, and the Withervane points down. You guys begin to make your way back up through the tunnels, down the hallway, past the mess hall where you killed everyone, up the stairs, now out the window, through the door that Wilfred had sort of stone shaped into
As
the
we
wall.
walk by the mess hall, I'm gonna glance and see, are like the bodies still there, or like is there like a big mess still?
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
it still in mess hall?
everyone looks dead still. Yeah.
And be like, nice.
Who did that?
all the creatures that you murdered are still there.
That's all.
Since you guys begin to make your way back up through the halls and into the sort of the deep beyond. Now I need stealth checks from everyone if you guys are going to be stealthy.
Yep.
Sure will.
I will attempt to.
Morgana will cast Pass Without a Trace, which I have forgotten to do in the past.
Okay.
I rolled an 11.
You rolled an intro one, stealth,
So it's a +10. So Pass Without a Trace is a +10 to your stealth checks.
Oh, sweet, 21.
Thank goodness.
All right. Golly. All right. There. All right. So Morgana still rolled an 8, and Aurelia rolled a 5. No, I'm sorry. She rolled an 18 and a 15. Sorry, 18, 15.
Oh, I'm not the worst. Okay, cool.
Ugarth, what'd you roll?
I rolled an 11, and then I added the
21.
bonus from, yeah.
All right. Carrick, what'd you roll?
17.
Okay. Wilfred, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 27.
Nice. Amber, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 16 then.
Nice. Yeah, Garething, what'd you roll?
22, so with pass, that's a 32.
Perfect.
Nice. So Girthing turns into a ninja and sort of moves through the shadows. You know,
I can't rage anymore, so I'm not trying to get any fights right now.
I'm not trying to get anything.
you guys pass the smoldering remains of Galen's house where Wilfred had burned down. You guys make your way back to the house of Strothgan the Arcanist after probably about an hour or two moving through the city stealthily. You guys return to the
We
house.
see any more mind players out and about
You do, but
following us?
they don't seem to catch sight of you guys.
Cool.
Cool.
Are there still mind players posted outside the house when we get there?
No, there are not. They seem to have been summoned by something.
Mm.
The death of that nine of our colony.
Guys return home and Galen's there. Oh, you're back.
Hey, you're awake.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be awake?
No, you're just like not under the charm effect anymore of the mind flayer.
That wasn't me. That was Horgroth.
Hogarth. I'm terrible with names and faces.
Oh god, well we made it back. Thank gosh.
Um, also, I think we went by your house. There is a. I don't think you have a house anymore. Sorry.
Well, it's too bad.
You have insurance.
Uprising.
There's suspicions of arson for the insurance fraud. You're in big trouble, buddy. I'm sorry.
But it's specifically like an uprising insurance.
Uprising in case of peaceful protests.
But if the fire is started by a cleric, is that considered an act of God?
I'm not sure. We'll need to consult with the insurance company. He's like, oh, well, it's too bad.
Would that require a perception check?
No, well, it's too bad. We've all had to make sacrifices in this war against Atar.
But on the plus side, if we end up, turning these things around, you may be able to get a new house for free.
Yeah, you might get a new house.
Yeah.
Be able to run that into the like rewards of hopefully saving everyone.
See the puzzle while we wait.
Speaking of being under the mind players, is Horgroth still there? Does he seem to have been released from?
Horgroth is
Withdrawal?
not there. He is gone.
Where is her?
Oh.
Rock?
I
Now,
don't
where's
know.
Horgroth?
He left like a day ago, maybe 2 days ago, almost. I mean, he left shortly after you guys did, maybe 12 hours or so.
We didn't
Oh.
see him when we were running back, did we?
No. Well, make a perception check.
20. No, sorry, 17.
17? No, you didn't see him. What's next?
Well, I guess now we.
Oh man, we need to take a rest here and figure out what we're doing. I mean, we need to Strothgan, maybe after we take a little bit of a rest here, maybe you could kind of go over what these mind players have been doing. I know you've been in prison down there for a bit, but we'd love to get your input and kind of see what you know. I mean, being down there, you might have heard things, and
Yeah, I heard a lot. I heard a lot about a feller called Alaxon. They seem to all be in dread of this there Alaxon. His symbol was this our the skull with snakes for hair.
Yeah, we've seen that around
Yeah, they see
a
that's
few times.
the symbol of Alaxon.
These are the mind players are afraid of him.
Yeah, they're not just afraid of him. They're more afraid of him. They are of Razakai.
Know anything else about him?
He has powerful mental abilities. I know that.
Is he like a rival mind player, or does anyone know what he is?
I don't know if I guess he could be a rival mind flayer, but as I said, they were right afraid of him. They were.
do you know where this Alaxon is, or have they told? Do they know where this is? Have you heard?
I believe Alaxon is. He's not just. They say Atar is in the house of Andragora, and they say Alaxon is somehow communicating with Atar.
So, is Atar in league with Alaxon, or is he?
I don't know. I know they said they communicate, eh?
Huh?
But it sounds like Atar
Seems
should be
fishy.
afraid of Alaxon. Is Atar just so scared of Alaxon that he does what he says? Is that?
as I said, I mean, it could be. I mean, Alaxon has powers. He has powers.
Yeah.
He might be able even to control Alaxon, or Alaxon might be able to control Atar or
Oh,
one of the
wow.
others.
You
It's
think
possible.
these pendant things would protect us from Alaxon as well?
I can't say no. I do know that Razakai, I mean, he seemed to not be affected, but whether that's just from the mind flayers or from Alaxon, who can say?
Yeah.
Morgana,
Well,
you-
here's a crazy idea. I know we've already killed a few of them, but what if this Alaxon guy really is all that bad? What if we just march into the palace, talk to Atar, and tell him we know about Alaxon and offer to join forces to beat him?
Could work. Well, he is mine.
Of course, Alaxon could be a good guy. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it, but it's really strange.
Is there any resistance in the city?
There be. I mean, obviously, before I was captured, I was working here with lovely lady Morgana. Yeah, and Galen, and somewhere out there is Lady Andragora, and she's heading the resistance.
Hmm.
still no clue where she is.
I was not given such information, but Morgana, you know it. I know, but I'm unwilling to divulge in case one of you is
The less we
taken.
know, the better.
Well, should we spread our story then among the streets? Maybe not like verbally, but if there's other people fighting, how, will they know that we took down three of the leaders?
Yeah.
We did release a bunch of people from the prison.
Yeah.
Maybe they will spread. I didn't tell them to spread the story, but maybe they will.
Maybe they'll,
Maybe they'll let people know.
gather more people. We kick something off.
Let's start a riot.
Rebellion.
Well, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do right now. I mean, I think we do need to find some time to recover.
Now we recover and gain strength for the next day.
Yeah, I think we need a rest before we decide.
I mean, are there printing presses in this world?
There's Gutenberg in this world.
Was there a Protestant Reformation in this world?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so what do we do next? Rest up's a given.
And I figure we can either
In the palace.
try to hunt down the mind flayers. Seems like it'd be best to try to take them out one at a time if possible, but who knows? So either we do that or we march in and see if they want to join forces against Alaxon.
Yeah.
what about infiltration? Do we need more information on this Alaxon? Should we try
And that'd be
and
great, yeah.
should we
We
try
don't
and
know where he stays, do we?
no, I have no clue. But we do know where Atar stays.
I mean,
Do we know what Alaxon looks like?
I mean, all I know is his symbol, but I mean, we know his symbol is a skull with snakes for hair. I've never seen his face, nor Nor, I mean, most of the mind flayers I don't believe have. Maybe a bar and an Asistopheles had, but well, they can't tell us now.
Keep people dead with
I need to see them up close at least once.
There, is there anywhere? I mean, is there like a books?
The library.
Yes, a library. Thank you. Is there a library somewhere in Golgathir that we could?
Oh yeah, there's a library for sure. It's
Yeah.
located down there near the keep and near Galen's house, or near
I did
you know,
find
if
this.
the-
I did recover this book from the fire. It didn't look like it was touched at all, and it's the one that I was
the
reading.
history of
about,
Orthir.
yeah.
You know, and Galen takes from me. Thank you. You see here, we have our own family history in the front. You sort of unfold sort of scraps of parchment that sort of have written down his family's history.
It's not burnt because I took it out before the fire. But
if we could get to the library and see if we can. I mean, if there's not, constantly being watched, we can maybe get to the library and see if we can find any books that'll tell us more about this Alaxan character. Might kind of help us figure out what to do next.
We can certainly try.
It's an idea.
Well, things first, we need to sleep.
All right. You guys are settling down for a long rest
yeah, I would like to read if possible.
as possible.
I would like to read.
This is also the point where you guys level up to level 8.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys want,
Is that like going to Super Saiyan?
level 8 is not even halfway to level 20, but you know.
low more levels to where super.
And so I'm going to do a couple things. First one, I'm going to spend an hour investigating my shackles first.
Okay. All right. Make a Arcana check with advantage.
16.
16. All right. So 1 second. Sorry. Okay.
Level 8.
All right. So I'm sending you the document for the shackles on D&D Beyond through the Facebook chat.
Gotcha.
You guys can take a look at it. In short, these are dimensional shackles. And so they cannot be basically so that way they cannot be sort of teleported out of.
Okay.
So they need to be placed on an incapacitated creature. In addition to serving as mundane manacles, the shackles prevent a creature bound by them from using a method of extramental movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence.
Perfect.
You can still travel through a portal. But you get to designate who can remove them.
All right. Anyone else want to make Arcana checks, or are you?
I guess if I have time to read, I will, and I have like a few hours to read, I'll also look at this amulet, make sure it's
Yeah, you have both. Yeah.
yeah. Just gonna check to see if there's anything with this amulet.
I was just going to do the Arcana check at the end of my rest for
Okay.
that
Yeah.
bonus.
Yeah. Go ahead and make Arcana check with advantage.
Go ahead and do that now.
What'd you roll? Yeah. Go ahead and roll. What'd you roll?
Advantage.
Yeah.
With advantage.
With advantage. Yep.
I rolled an 18.
All right. So this is an amulet of health. Your Constitution score is 19 while you wear the amulet. That's basically it.
So it just brings my constitution up to 19. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Is it attuned?
Yes, it does require attunement.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. 19 con.
All right, Ugarth, what'd you roll?
Roll originally the Arcana check without advantage is 13.
Okay.
Is the +4 initiative my advantage?
No, you roll again. Just roll again.
Okay.
Just roll again and roll with Arcana.
Well, originally I did roll Arcana. It was 13.
All right, then roll again Arcana because advantage gives you two
Oh.
rolls. You take the
Oh, I
better of the
see.
two.
So then the second roll was 5.
It's 5. All right. You do not know what this does, although it's clearly a dagger. You don't know anything about it.
I also have an amulet though, right?
Yeah, you can try and use the amulet. It'll probably take another hour, but you can try and use
Oh,
the
I
amulet.
see. Okay.
What's your constitution already? 20.
But you guys are sort of, you guys are down for a little bit, so you have time.
Okay.
If you want.
Would that also be an Arcana check?
Yeah, it'll be another Arcana check with advantage, like the one before.
Do I have to wait an hour? Or do I can do that now?
You can do it right now. That's fine.
86 HP, guys.
And
All right. I rolled a 23.
23. All right. So this is an amulet of the plains. Let's see if I can give it to you. So I'm going to try and give it to you through your D&D Beyond inventory.
Okay. I had typed one in there but as a placeholder, so I'll get rid of it.
Let's see if I can search.
So
also we have the amulets from the Githyanki.
Those aren't attunements.
but we also don't really do
We-
it in this.
All right. So I added it to your backpack.
Sweet.
So you can see what it does there.
For improvement, like plus one.
As you can see, you can use an action to teleport to a different plane of existence.
All right, thank you.
What's your constitution?
It's not great.
You want to? It's
11, I think.
I have one I can bump you up to 19, but it's a
But it
15
hit
minute.
points.
Yeah, brings it.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I mean
It'll give you
but
plus.
need to
It'll
carry.
give you a plus 24 hit points.
It's a crazy amulet.
24 hit points is a lot.
Yeah.
When it says requires attunement, what does attunement mean?
That means that you can only attune certain number of things at a time.
Okay.
And so like you can say, all right, put it on. Let's see if there's anything else in your inventory that is attuned.
I don't think there is.
I don't think there's anything that needs to be attuned. Yeah, so if you click on it and so you see at the bottom there are tuned items, right?
Yeah.
And so you see I just clicked on it and I allowed Amulet of the Plains to be attuned, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 3 items that you can be attuned to.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good. All right. Rest of you guys.
Do we need to look at these amulets that Razakai gave us?
You're welcome to try. Welcome to.
I will attempt to look at them.
All right, make an Arcana check.
Advantage. 17.
17. All right, so you look at them. They carry like a shard of a different dimension in the middle that sort of sparkles gently in the middle of this sort of giant crystal. It's basically just one sort of dark purple, sort of dark blue crystal, and in the side there's this little light that sort of shifts up and down. It does appear to counteract Mind Flayer's ability. You don't know what Elaxin is, but you presume that it should be able to counteract. Well, you don't know what Elaxin is, so you don't know whether or not it would.
It's like a 50-50 if it
Yeah,
does.
basically, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. It's not attunement based, is it?
No, it's not attunement based. No.
Cool. Cool. And then I will read the rest of the night,
All right.
which however long we got back.
Yep. So I'll say that I'll give you another 3 hours. Plus, you also did our contract on something, right?
I did two. I checked I did the amulet of health, and then I looked at the other amulet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that I'll say that then you only get 2 hours. I'll say that you basically had 4 hours of downtime, besides your long rest. So
So we're doing a long rest, not a short rest.
yeah, long rest. Yep.
So I clicked that. Okay.
Hmm. If you guys want to level up your characters now, we can, and then keep going. If that's how we want to do it.
Okay, well, I was working on that
Yeah,
already.
yeah. Let's go. I want to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do. So how you level up is you roll your hit dice. Plus, and then so you take your hit dice and you add your Constitution modifier, then you add that to your max health.
So you take your hit dice and you add your Constitution modifier.
Yep. So you roll a hit dice, you add your Constitution modifier to that number, then you add to your max health, and that's how you get your next health, your health.
Your new. Okay.
Yeah. So I will. So
I'll let you have that yogurt when you finish your burger.
I can add my wisdom modifier to any damage I do with a cantrip now.
What if that's lower than what I currently have?
what?
So I rolled my hit dice. It says 8d8, and then my current Constitution is 14.
Just
So
roll
it's
one
like-
D8,
Oh,
add it. You
oh, you
to
add it. I see. Okay,
the current max.
thank you.
Yeah. I think I want to do a feat. I think. Where are the feats? There we are.
D&D Beyond
Oh,
has
we
three
got
feats,
space for
so-
you.
Yeah, I think Ian can give you a feat if you need it.
They're also like $1. That kind of bad.
Eager on it, so I just
Can you do it with feet?
I mean, you can do with anything, I think.
Yeah.
I might have to do it on. It might not be.
Huh?
Oh, pretty good.
So DM,
Yep.
for me at level 8, I become something. I was looking at it, Eldritch Versatility, which I am going to spend a night praying. I've been utilizing my familiar more often, and I know
Mhm.
Ventus can grant me some things with familiars, and I'm going to change my pact boon to Pact of the Chain, which lets
Okay.
me find a familiar. It's taking away the Book of Shadows, and so I won't have those extra spells that I had written in there.
Okay.
So that's going to be taken away, but it does let me cast Find Familiar, and it lets me have very specific familiars. So I can, with this one specifically, I can cast it as like a Pseudo Dragon. There's a couple other ones in there.
Okay.
But like special or familiars.
Mhm.
So I'm just, so I'm gonna, that's my pact now. So I have like I'll have a different familiar when I.
Okay.
cast it.
Got it. Got it.
I had it figured out like a week ago when I was looking in this, but I'll go back and yeah. But yeah, so I'm switching that one.
All right. Great.
That's what I. Oh, 'cause you got-
Dang. Both Aurelia and Morgana rolled max HP.
Nice.
I rolled less than
Wait, is that
Yeah, me too.
the 19 really buffs you.
I went from 54 to 79.
Yeah, but how much your con increased by?
Five. Yeah, I know, but still, that jump is crazy.
I mean, I'm at 89 and I have a con of 20. That seems about right. I have a D12. I rolled some bad D12s.
that right? G4 plus 7 is 61.
You what? How do I do that?
All right. Does anyone need any help leveling up, or are we ready to go?
I'm good.
HP at the moment.
Yeah, I'm working on my HP as well. So, oh, let me see if I can flip my video.
There's a manage HP button somewhere.
All right. So originally I was at 49.
Mhm.
All right, so I hit manage HP. I rolled a 4 with
Mhm.
my 8d8. I just add 4 right here, right?
All right. So you originally how much did you originally have?
I was at 49 HP.
At 49 HP. So you roll a 4. What's your Constitution modifier?
Plus 16.
I
Your
don't believe
modifier.
that's. Yeah, that's not correct.
Your modifier
Modifier.
Oh,
would be divided by 8 would just be 2.
okay. So then,
So
So
that'd be
four-
6 points.
it
So
should-
you're at 30 or
But
you'd be at-
that's plus 16 from that's his bonus. That's not his actual
That's-
constitution, right?
right, but that's already accounting for the. He doesn't have to manually enter his Constitution modifier. It's already taken care of that. So your rolled HP before you leveled up would probably have been 35 because it's already added that too. So if you had 49 at level 7, then you must have had 35 rolled HP.
no, this
So
No, he's got 49 now with 38 rolled HP, right?
right.
yeah,
but
this is
he's
what it
already-
looked
he's
like originally. I
already-
haven't added.
He's already
anything.
entered.
Like this is what it looked like
It was- it
before.
was-
I reset
it
it
was-
before.
It was 49 before you leveled up.
Yes.
Okay, then it would have already, the rolled HP would have been 35 and not 33. It's only 49 now because it's adding an additional 2 for con.
Oh, because of the level up.
Right. So it would have, the rolled HP would already have been 35
Mhm.
plus the 4 that you rolled.
So it's
So the rolled
39.
HP now should be 39.
That's correct. Yeah.
So I'm gonna move this to 39.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
What does that give you? That gives you 55 HP.
55, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And mine was kind of rotten. I got a whole 8. Well, I guess it's the same that you got. Well, you got 6, but 8. It's not much for a fight.
I was able to level up and get a new feat instead of an ability score improvement. I'm pretty excited about this feat. It's magical. It's magical.
Nice.
Ian,
Yep.
can I ask you to add a feat to mine? I gotta pay
Probably. Yeah, I
for-
can try. Yeah.
It's from Xanathar's Guide to Everything. Is that okay?
Probably. Yeah. Is it Tasha's Guide to Everything? Or
Xanathar's Guide.
Santar's Guide to All right. Yeah, I can try.
Squat nimbleness.
All right. So squat nimbleness. All right. I will see if I can get it.
Okay. If not, I will pay for it if that's okay with you. Like, if it's okay to take that feat, I'll pay for it.
Yeah. That's perfectly fine to take that feat. I assume.
Okay.
Spell
You become
sniper.
immune. to
Yep,
all
there you go.
damage.
Yeah. So you get increase your increase your walking speed, gain proficiency in acrobatics or athletics. Yep. I think I should have set it up. Is it showing?
I may have to refresh.
Your movement speed should be 30. Yeah, it looks like on mine. It looks like it's working.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go through my character sheet.
Dang. So you got advantage on stealth, acrobatics, and athletics. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right, everyone good to go?
I think so.
All right. All right. So it wakes up the next morning, the sun, well, not sun, it's go with here, but you hear the pounding of on the top of a underground you hear the sort of the pounding of the you smell the sound of bustle of travel, and you guys being to wake up and after your long rest gather down.
Yeah, I guess go gather as we're eating breakfast, figure out what we're doing next.
Mhm.
Right, nobody has anything they need to do in the morning.
Well, as we wake up, I'll wake up like 10 minutes early and ritually cast my Find Familiar.
All right.
And I will have a familiar that is. No, there's one that's like really
Oh, yeah.
yeah, an imp.
An imp.
Yep.
All right. So you see, you have a little imp comes down, sort of like gently, sort of glowing.
And I'm gonna name him Demon Chad.
All right. So demon. So you have Demon Chad.
It's like mentor chat, like minor chat, major chat, but it doesn't quite.
I gained proficiency as well. Hmm.
Delete Major Chad. Remove. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Look at that.
Angvor, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Oh, what the? Oh, nice. It's a 19.
19. All right. So Aurelia attempts to cast polymorph on you, but she fails.
She used the 4th level spell to do that.
William, what are you doing?
I
Figure I know it's her.
I wanted to
What
see
are
what
you
you look
doing?
like as a pig.
I don't understand any of that.
Yeah.
But it sounded really funny what she said.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a talk.
Ithoithachein.
That is not okay, Aurelia.
She sticks her tongue out at you.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I think we're.
Right.
Yeah,
I will have to ask
I'm
Phil something.
attuned to, no, I don't, I still have yeah. I guess I'm unattuning with the, does anyone want a ghost lantern?
I've got a lot of things. No.
It's another
Ugarth.
thing to be attuned to.
Ugarth or Carrick, do you guys want Ghost Lantern? Ugarth, do you want something to be attuned to?
Do I want something to be attuned to?
Mm-hmm. Do you want a lantern that will stabilize you when you go down?
Is it gonna cost me anything, or is it just something you're offering?
No, it's
It's
just
an
something.
attunement slot.
Yeah, it's an attunement slot, but you have
Oh.
2 free ones. So
Oh yeah, why not?
Alright.
So you can action to cast light, I think 15-foot bright and then 15-foot dim. Outside of that, and then you can cast the mage hand once per day.
Awesome.
And then you it stabilizes you if you go down.
Role playing.
Thank you.
Alright. So I will put it in your inventory for you, Ugarth.
Thank you, sir.
Feel so much more heartier.
Yeah, night sleep will do that to you.
I just woke up feeling even stronger than normal.
Take a longer.
Let's get to the library, guys.
I can learn one more spell.
Wait, I have my library card.
Yeah,
You gotta have fun with the library
The
card.
last library I went to, I didn't return the book, and
Are you banned?
charged me a lot.
Hmm.
You have a wanted sign on your library.
don't think I've ever actually been to a library.
It's for like 3 copper or something like that. One in
Carrick, do you know how to read?
3 copper.
If I have to.
I sit down and prepare my spells.
The public,
I change
public school
everything from last-
system. Public school system in Shady Creek Run is not exactly top notch.
What do they teach there?
Mostly thievery.
Hmm.
Well, that sounds like my type of school. So where is this library?
It's down here, sort of the base. Sort of on the other side of sort of like there's like an isthmus of land extending out into the abyss. On the one side of the isthmus is the Darkhold Keep. On the other side of the isthmus is sort of the Twilight Steeple.
Yeah.
Which is we'll call it a public library. It's more of a something that was built by Lady Andragora's grandfather as a public work.
For one spell at level 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And it's called public library. There's not another name for it.
No, it's called the Twilight Steeple.
Twilight Steeple. Okay.
Do we think this Alaxan guy will just have his like biography there or something like that? Is that what we're going for? Find data.
Hey, you never know. He seems powerful. He could have written an autobiography and published it under a different name.
I ask if anyone has some platinum rings.
This is Alaxan. I'm the greatest god ever. Okay? People don't say that. People say I'm the greatest god ever. I'm sorry, this isn't Alaxan. This is Alaxan's press secretary.
What about the rings?
What rings?
Does anyone have some platinum rings? 2 of them at least.
No. I don't even have platinum pieces.
No.
I don't have any platinum rings, no.
I wanted
This-
to try this. Yeah, spell components.
No.
Hey, Dungeon Master.
Yep.
Is my amulet made out of platinum?
No, your amulet is not made out of platinum.
All right. Then no, I don't need platinum.
Is the platinum coins in this world actually made of platinum, or is it like the penny where it was copper and now it's just like copper plated?
It's like
Yeah, they're sort of devalued over time. Why don't you buy one? Buy one
Dungeon
and make
inflation.
buy one and make a what's check would that be? Make a straight intelligence check, Girthing.
me.
Me?
Everything.
Okay.
Good thing.
That is a 2. Not
That is
one.
a- Two.
Yeah, it
think-
hits.
Do you think they're made of platinum?
If you got a platinum coin, we could punch a hole in it.
Yeah. I have a spell up I would like to do, but I need some platinum rings to do it.
Is there any merchant around here that you know? Maybe they have them.
I'll keep an eye out.
I think there are merchants. In sort of the some sections of the city that would sell those things.
You think they're on the way to the steeple?
Maybe I think they'd more be in sort of the bazaar.
Did any of the townspeople we killed have platinum wedding rings on?
I would have looked at that mind flayer for platinum if I could have.
He did not have any platinum on him.
So
But
yeah,
that massacre in the mess hall, there might have platinum in there.
Hey, we can always go back.
The
They
mess-
might- I don't know if it's been cleaned up yet.
How bad do you need this platinum?
It might help Carrick live longer.
Oh, well, I guess you don't need a platinum
Wait, what? What are we doing?
then.
what do you think's gonna happen in the library?
Paper cuts.
I have this thing that might be able to help you resist damage a little bit better. But I need
Always fond of
flashing
that.
rings.
Let me know. I mean, I'll keep my eye out for any.
Yeah, this is the library. It's,
All right, so you guys begin to make your way towards the Twilight Steeple. Can I have
Yeah.
some stealth checks from you guys?
Stealth check. Stealth check.
yeah, it's stealth and
Strothgan does
Uh,
not go with you, so
I
got a
think
nine.
this is
I really, or sorry, Morgana casts Pass Without a Trace as well, so you guys get plus 10.
oh, yeah.
29.
1 second while I
Sorry.
do some things.
my hood is up.
18.
All right,
Is that with the plus 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
27, and so Morgana rolled a 27. Aurelia rolled a 21. All right, what'd you roll, Ugarth?
I rolled a 19 before the plus 10.
Okay, 19 for the plus 10, so it's a 29. And then Carrick, you rolled an 18, right?
Yes, with
All
the
right.
plus 10.
With the plus 10. All right, roger that. Wilfred, what'd you roll?
25,
All right, got it.
including the that's
Right.
including.
Angel, what'd you roll?
A total of 15. That's everything.
Okay, plus the plus. All right, and what'd you roll, Girthing?
26.
26. Right, so you guys are able to move pretty smoothly through the city. You make your way to the Twilight Steeple. You see this sort of this austere, sort of like cathedral-like building, with sort of like winding spires and sort of netted together. It's got sort of this wire fence around it. There's this sort of wrought iron fence with these sort of elaborate designs. There are these beautiful plants that grow without any sunlight that sort of wind around the gates of it. And you guys sort of look in and you see particularly a lot of drow in here. You haven't seen many drow in Golgathir, but there are a lot of drow in the Twilight Steeple, as well as some Durgar and some deep gnomes and even some of the other races such as the troglodytes, like one or two. You guys go up, and they let you in, sort of without question. They sort of let you into to sort of the halls of the Twilight Steeple, and you see sort of rows and rows of sort of scrolls and even some bound parchments, tomes and tomes with long sort of bearded Durgar moving in and about them, and these sort of austere drow moving around. Many of the drow in particular seem to know Morgana.
So we're looking for this Alaxan guy.
We're looking for anything that deals with the Alaxan.
Is everything in like alphabetical order?
By author, or is it by subject? Or
There were a few we got.
I will.
Do we need to roll a
guys-
perception check for that?
Yeah, these are investigation checks. So everyone who's looking for
Oh.
things in the Laxon, sort of tell me what you're exactly looking for, and then I'll roll an investigation check.
I'll cast guidance on you if you're.
Nah, it doesn't matter either way.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Just anyone?
Well-
Anyone who speaks up.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think we're all I'm gonna
Yeah, I
send
think-
off my demon Chad as well, and he's
All right.
gonna go fly around, and he's gonna, search for anything that smells of a Laxon, seeds of a Laxon, if he can
All right.
find anything on the covers, and
So Demon Chad goes through and begins to just pull out parchments and scrolls from the shelves and begins to throwing them around looking for a Laxon, sort of giggling. Sort of as he moves through the Vellum steeple like a mini tornado, looking for things on a Laxon. What did you roll for investigation check for Demon
he's got a
Chad?
16.
16. All right. So Demon Chad sort of moves through Laxon, moves through the Twilight Steeple looking for sort of details on Laxon. He doesn't find a whole lot. He finds out that he's sort of an ancient deity that was sort of revered by the Mind Flayers. It said the symbol is sort of a skull with snakes for hair, as you already know. Has powerful psionic powers, able to control even the elder brains, which the mind flayers tend to use to congregate. But as the mind flayers became sort of more independent and more individualistic and less sort of collectivist, Alaxon seemed to lose some power. But he has been known to sort of basically give extra power to the mind flayers and to make them more powerful and superior.
Cool. I don't find anything about whereabouts he would be. Just kind of a history.
No,
kind of
no.
history book maybe.
No, not anything there. Just know these are deity and mind flayers.
Yep.
Girth thing will go in a different direction from the imp,
All right.
and I will just look for. I think he would just look for literally books that have Alaxon in the title.
Okay.
or
All right.
books on how to overthrow government.
All right. All right. So
Make investigation.
make an investigation check.
Yes, I don't think he would really know to like. Oh my,
That's find some books.
that's an 8.
There are
8.
books.
So he goes through and he finds a dummy's guide to anarchism, and he begins to read that on how to sort of overthrow governments. And it talks about it's like really explains like what anarchism is, and he begins to read it, and good thing finds it. I mean, it's your character, but it's very engrossing. It's sort of describing different anarchists and why anarchy is sort of a why anarchy is such a useful sort of a prominent philosophy. And
You start to agree with the mind flayers.
My alignment goes to chaotic
Evil.
um, all right. Anyone else doing investigation checks? What are you looking for?
You pay taxes
Um,
to these fools.
I wouldn't know what to look for, but I'm just gonna be reading books to see if anything catches my fancy.
All right, make an investigation check.
A 9.
A 9. All right.
9.
So Wilfred begins to go through, and he finds a fair amount on mind flayers, on sort of their life cycle and sort of on their collective lifestyle. He finds things on their religion. He does find some references to Alaxon. Not a whole lot of details.
I probably get distracted by some medicine books.
Yeah, you find some medicine books you read up on sort of. You actually find an interesting one is that sort of like worship of sort of minor gods. There's Saren Ray in there, because obviously most people don't worship Saren Ray here, but it does talk about
in a book.
yeah, it's a briefly mentioned.
Mark out the word minor and write major.
yeah.
Just a little bit of a minor graffiti and we're good.
All right, Carrick and Ugarth, you guys looking for things?
I can.
We have not found very much yet.
My reading proficiency is not great, even
Mhm.
like where I'm from. So this is probably really going to be hard for me to decipher anything. But I do know that his symbol is the skull with snakes for hair.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna amble around and see if I can find anything that has that symbol or anything that kind of looks like that.
All right, go for it. Roll investigation check.
No, that's a 2.
2. You wander around looking for a symbol for a skull with snakes for hair. Don't find anything.
I'm gonna look for books on alchemy.
Okay. All right.
And is that investigational check?
Roll an investigation check.
18.
18. All right. So you find some detailed books on alchemy that talk about sort of transmutation. Some even sort of delve into the pursuit of the philosopher's stone, which you might be sort of familiar with. It sort of talks about sort of the magic of the philosopher's stone, and some how it can turn one substance into another. You read a lot of different stuff about how to make potions and how to make different tinctures and I will say that how are we doing? So you're doing performance checks for alchemy. So so whatever you are doing, whatever your plus is for performance checks with alchemy, I'll say you get a +1 to it after reading this book. So I don't know if it's just a straight performance check, or I don't know if the alchemical set that you have gives you a plus on that. But
I don't know if I had any alchemy stuff before.
I believe you did, but I
Oh,
don't. Maybe you did. Yeah, but you have. I'll say that I'll give you an alchemical set, and you get a +1 on sort of checks with it, thanks to this book that you.
thank you. Thank you. And then can I also look for a book on local with coin minting?
Oh yeah,
Like
go ahead-
the
go ahead
history
and
of coin
make,
minting?
yeah, make an investigation check.
All right. 26.
All right, so you know all about the coin making. It's very detailed. It talks about how it sort of how coinage was brought to the Durgar city of Golgathir through trade with Uthodurn, and how originally they had sort of minted coins sort of in the designs of the Uthodurnian coins to just knockoff ones, but then they began to mint their own. You learn about sort of Thordak, the Great, who was sort of the person who sort of implemented the first sort of coinage here. Then you learn that sort of the coinage varies from place to place. Inflation has been pretty rampant, so a lot of the coins in Golgathir are actually sort of not a platinum is actually not worth as much in some other places, and they're sort of like it's a lower value currency, we'll say, in sort of the exchange rate within Wildmount. Golgathir's coinage is not as good as Uthodurn's or the Medallion Empires and the Menagerie Coasts.
Thank you.
So.
It's 2 good books.
Yeah, you feel very proud of yourself.
Well, I mean, it seems like this Alaxan, it's this ancient godlike deity, revered by the Mind Flayers. At least it used to be. Sounds like the Mind Flayers wanted to have some more independence and did not want to worship this deity anymore, and he did not like that. Major psionic powers is what it sounds like.
All I found is that they think Sanray's minor.
Who's that?
My God. Yes.
Oh, I know nothing.
Who's yours?
You wouldn't know.
I'm gonna walk back to the group and go, all right, guys, new plan. We're going to get rid of this Alaxan guy, and then that's it. We're not going to set up anyone else.
Anarchy.
No man will rule another man, or
That
tiefling will rule another tiefling.
Hey, that's been tried before in other countries. It just has never worked out though. Like, it looks good on paper, and it's one of those things. I just don't think that will work out.
Well, if you look at this dummy book right here,
Oh wow! Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely. It's like a picture book.
yeah,
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
like a guillotine or something.
That would work, just like the book says.
So really, it brings a book, and she plops down in front of you guys, and she turns it, and she shows a page, and on it is sort of the symbol of the skull with snakes for hair.
Oh.
And it talks about a death tyrant. And it says that it shoots out eye rays.
Eye rays.
They have a menagerie of different abilities or different effects.
Is it like stalks of eyes or is it eyes?
It's a one.
Doesn't show.
So it's sort of a skull with sort of one giant eye in the center with snakes for hair.
Asher knows what this is, but well, probably does not.
So it has beams.
It has beams for hair.
Support beams.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Yes.
And as you guys sort of read about this creature, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh boy.
The whole